An interesting patio accessory that has been popular since the early 90s is the Chiminea. These are little baked clay outdoor fireplaces, and generally they're made in Mexico, and they kind of give you that Southwest look. And you can use these like you would your fireplace indoors, or kind of like you would use a fire at a campground. You can roast hot dog wieners or marshmallows, or just sit around and enjoy the aroma and the sound, like the popping and crackling that a fire gives you. Inside the Chiminea, you'll want to put some sand or lava rock in the bottom to build your fire on. And you don't want to use charcoal. Charcoal can keep the Chiminea too hot and could damage it. You'll also want to keep your fire small, as a large fire could cause some damage and some cracking also. Up at the top here, you see we've got this clay saucer to keep the rain out of here, because if the rain gets inside here, it will collect at the bottom and it will soak into the clay and can cause some problems that way also. So you want to keep the lid on your Chiminea when you're not using it. In the wintertime, you'll want to bring the Chiminea inside because it could freeze and crack also. Now you can use any type of wood in your Chiminea, but the wood of choice for most people is the pinyon wood. This is a small pine tree that's native to the western part of our country, and it gives off sort of an incense type aroma. Well, in addition to having a nice aroma from the Chiminea, it'll help keep mosquitoes away a little bit also. Another way to help keep some of those mosquitoes out of your patio is to use the Citronella candle. And when you light this, it gives off the nice citronella type smell, and you can just place a few of these around your garden to help keep those mosquitoes away. This one comes with a lid that you take off and you set underneath the candle because you don't want to burn the surface that's underneath there. Another patio accessory that has become popular in the last few years are the garden torches. And we've got a few right here. These are actually Tiki torches. And these can also help a little bit with the mosquito problem, as you can fill these with citronella oil. You can also fill those with lamp oil or paraffin oil. And when lit, they give off a little bit of light, and they kind of give your patio that tropical type atmosphere. With the Chimeneas, the citronella candles, and the garden torches, you don't want to leave those unattended while they're burning. And you also don't want to place any of those around any combustible materials. And when we have those burn bans like we usually do here in Oklahoma in the summertime, don't do any type of outdoor burning. Well, another neat garden accessory for your patio garden is the garden mister. And these will provide a little bit of air conditioning to help cool you off on these really hot summer days. This one is called the Mist Stand, and provides this really nice fog type mist. Another benefit to having one of these in your garden is that hummingbirds will sometimes fly down and hover in the mist to get their feathers wet. Then they'll go and land somewhere and fluff and preen. And also I've seen them at my house come and fly through the sprinklers and land on the leaves and kind of take a bird bath in the droplets of water that are on the leaves of the plants. The misters, you'll need to clean the nozzles periodically and flush out the system by taking those nozzles out and letting any mineral deposits come out when you turn the water back on.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. You can also find more recent videos on our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.